A German Jesuit priest who is one of the church's leading experts in the fight against clergy sexual abuse recently returned from a trip to Latin America. There, Father Zollner worked with church leaders in responding to the abuse of vulnerable persons. Father Zollner served on the Vatican Commission for the Protection of Minors from 2014 until his resignation last year, citing concerns over the way that it was operating. He currently serves as the director of an Institute of Anthropology studying human dignity and care at the Gregorian University in Rome. EWTN Vatican correspondent Paola Arriaza has more.
Thank you so much, Father Zollner, for allowing us to make this interview. Could you let us know a little bit about your job in regards to the protection of minors?
Education, formation in safeguarding, which goes beyond simply giving guidelines or giving workshops. We want to create an atmosphere where people can feel safe and are safe, in safe space, safe relationships, and safe processes.
You just came back from your trip from Colombia and Mexico. What was the purpose of this trip?
I would say there is a lot more to do, but at least the Catholic Church can say that they are engaged in this in basically every country. What is not going well, not only in Latin America, but also in other parts of the world, is how the Catholic Church, its institutions and its responsible persons face what has happened in the past in terms of what type of abuse has happened, who did commit that abuse, who covered it up, and what is being done to reach out to victims' families. That is very difficult for the Catholic Church worldwide, to admit to those crimes, to reach out to and listen to the victims, and to do whatever can be done so that justice is being brought about.
You mentioned that in the Institute you have this culture of education as something important to prevent abuse. Is there anything that could be done for education, for seminarians, before being a priest, that could prevent these things?
A lot can be done, and a lot has been indicated by the Church itself. In 1992, John Paul II issued a document, Pastores Dabo Vobis, which indicates that human formation is the cornerstone of all other types of priestly formation, pastoral, intellectual, and spiritual. But the cornerstone, the foundation, is basically a human formation, which means emotional maturity, which means relational capacity, which means coming to terms with one's own sexuality.
When it comes to third parties, people who are witness, people who are seeing that there's something off with this person, something is happening, this dynamic is weird, there's a possibility that this person is being abused and I'm a third party, how can they help?
If you feel and if you see something is going wrong, and if you have an awkward feeling, believe yourself and do something. Reach out to people you trust and who know more than you about how to deal with such situations. Therefore, it is important that within the diocese and the religious communities we have persons who are trained well enough and can counsel and advise what is to do and to whom to direct, for example, allegations or, let me say, perceptions, so that abuse that is going on or abuse that is about to happen is stopped immediately.